Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So today I'm going to be doing a cut crease. So at the very top, of course, I have my hot pink. At the bottom, I have the orange, and then right in that transition area, I have some gold glitter. And then we have the black wing eyeliner and just some lashes, okay? So I've already did one eye, as you can see, just to cut down on some time, and then everything I did on this eye I will show you on this one. So today we're going to be playing with two palettes. Both of these are actually called the Festival palette. This one is the Profusion, the one I used in my previous video, and then this one is going to be from the Juvia's place. So two different ones just for the color. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Profusion palette. I'm gonna be playing with this hot pink color right here at the very bottom, this one, just for my top shade, and then we'll open that Juvia's place here in just a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The brush I'm gonna be using is from WetnWild here. I just got it from Walmart. It's like maybe $1 or $2, so they're very inexpensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that hot pink shade. And then I'm gonna have my little mirror right here, just so I can get a closer look. So I'm gonna go ahead and start packing that in here. And of course, we're gonna be doing that
windshield wiper motion just to kind of spread that color out everywhere, okay? So you want that color to be very, very vibrant and very bold. So you're gonna need to, I think I went back and forth maybe like 5 or 6 times just trying to get that color to really pop. And then I also kind of go up a little bit further towards my brow bone. Just because I want the color to be kind of like everywhere. Even at the very, very tip top. And I did notice in my last video, I'm not editing these just yet because I'm still learning how to edit, but please excuse the noise in the background. I live downtown, so it can get a little loud, and my apartment is literally like right on the streets. So you may hear motorcycles sometimes, you may hear big trucks, you may even hear like construction because they are building, like they're building onto one of the buildings across the street. But anywho, I just wanted to let you guys know that sometimes you may be hearing cars pass by or something like that. So I got this pink pretty much where I want it. And don't worry about the color going, you know, on the side, like out from the eye area, because we're going to clean that up later with some concealer. I'm going to go in one more time and bring this pink down just a little bit towards the inner corner of my eye. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we are done with that Profusion palette. I'm going to set that over here. And then now, before we open that Juvia's Place palette, I'm going to go in, and this is where the cut crease really gets, you know, very, I don't know, it just really starts with this one. So here I have some Wet n Wild. This is just some concealer, and this is going to be in the shade Fair Beige, in the shade 834. So I have it like almost close to white just because that helps the color to just pop out a little bit more. So what I do is I take another Wet n Wild brush. This is more like a flat angled brush. So I take that little doe foot applicator, and I put a little bit on the Wet n Wild brush, just like that. I just kind of get a little bit on my brush. And then a tip that I learned from another YouTuber is you can like put it like right here, a little bit lower than you know your crease is going to be, and then all you have to do is just look up and then look back down, and that gives you exactly where your crease needs to be, just like that. So I have very hooded eyes, so I don't have much to work with, but the cut crease kind of just makes your eyes appear a little bit bigger and, I don't know, just prettier, I guess. I don't have, you know, humongous eyes, but I do things with the makeup to make them appear as if they were big, especially with my lashes. So you're just gonna want to pack that concealer all in there. You don't want to rub, you don't want to brush it on your lid. You just want to kind of do a little tap to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this applicator just so I can get a little bit more. Now that I know where my crease is, I kind of just spread that all over the place like that. So let's go ahead and blend that. Again, we're going to be doing a tapping motion. We don't want to rub, because you want that concealer to be a little bit tacky, just so when you go in with your color, the color that you're going to be putting on that cut crease, you're going to want to do, you don't want it to stick to it. So that's on there pretty good. Okay, So now you have it like that. So now you're going to want to go ahead and go in. I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place, and we're going to be using this orange shade here. This color is called Ophala. I hope I pronounced that right. But we're going to be taking that shade there, and then I'm going to go in with my, where's the brush that I just used? No. I hate when I lose my brushes. Like, it's probably right in my face, but I just can't find it at this moment. Okay, like seriously, where is my brush? Okay, so I found the brush that I was looking for. So this is going to be like a flat eyeshadow brush, and this is from Morphe. So again, I'm going to go in and take this orange shade here from the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to be packing that very heavy on that brush. And then I'm going to go in and start the tapping motion. You're going to want to apply this just like how you did with the concealer. You're just going to want to tap. You don't want to rub, because you want that color to stay. See? Take a little bit more on that brush. And just a little bit more. There you go. Alright, so we are done with the palettes for now. So the second thing that I did is, so I used the Elmer's School Glue, and this is very safe. It's no toxins in it or anything like that. And what I did for the glitter, I kind of squeezed a little bit here on my dresser, just like a little teardrop of the glue. I got a Q-tip. As you can see, you still see some of the glitter residue on there. So I'm going to take the opposite side. I dip it in my glitter. I dip it in the glue, sorry. And I kind of just lightly tap where I want the glue to lay. So I'm going to do here. And I'm literally just kind of, I'm not dragging the glue. I'm just tapping and pulling, tapping and pulling. And I'm doing it right above the, right above the orange glitter. And then I'm going to swing it out. I'm going to swing it out that way. I'm going to take just a little bit more. Swing it out. Okay, so I'm going to take the same side with the glue. And I have glitter here on my dresser that I'm just dipping it in. Just kind of picking it up with the glue. And then I'm going to start placing the glitter right where I had the glue. So it's picking up just a little bit. I'm going to get some more on my dresser. Okay. And you can, I found this glitter at Walmart in the craft section. And it comes with so many different colors. It came with like a silver, the gold, a blue, a purple. So there was many to choose from, and I'm sure I'll be doing more tutorials with this glue, just because I love glitter. I love anything that sparkles, really. So I'm just packing that in. Alright, so just like that. And this is a very, very fun, look. Like if you're going out to a party, birthday, anything like that. This would be a very fun look for that. Or if you, I don't know where you guys are from, but if you guys have like festivals you go to or something like that, it'll be very fun. So now that that's on there, earlier I did take my fan and kind of just dry that down a little bit. So I'm gonna, and it doesn't take long for that glue to dry at all. So let that chill out there. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. liquid liner. This is the color Jet Black. Of course, you can get this from Walmart, CVS, it's drugstore. So I'm going to go ahead and do my wing liner. So many people ask me how I got so good with doing the wing liner. I was like, practice. Like, so much practice. Okay, And then, so as you can see, this one's kind of flicked out and it's meeting the glitter. So I'm going to do the same thing with this eye. I'm just going to drag it right out. Just like that. Just like a little flick. And then I'll take the same, I go from that tip and I'll bring it in. Just like that. And I basically just fill it in. Okay, take just a little bit more on that end. Okay, so now that part is done, I'll go in with, not go in, but I'll take my fan again and just kind of let that dry down. Because there's nothing worse than putting on liquid liner and then you forget that it's not dry and you look up and then there it is, like up there on your eyeshadow. The worst. Okay, that should be good. Now the last thing is going to be the lashes. Well, not the last thing, but the last thing for the eyes. I'm going to go in with my Perfect Mink lashes that I had talked about in my last video. I'll link them in the description box in my last video. So of course I'm going to take my same glue that I use for my lashes. Again, I get this from my hair store. You can, I'm pretty sure they have it at Sally's or wherever you live. If you have a beauty mart or a beauty supply store, they have it. I'm sure they do. So this is how I do my lashes. I just take it, get a Q-tip, pick up a little bit of the glue, and just go across the band just like that. Alrighty. Now let this dry down a little bit. Now just chop it right on my natural lashes. And I absolutely love these lashes. They're the 25mm lashes. They're big and I love them. Okay, so we're done with the eyes. I really hope you guys like it. I literally just came up with this look I was just like, this would be pretty. So, anyways, we've done the eyes, and then I've already prepped and primed my skin. I have the Professional, this one, I got this in an Etsy box, and then I also had this one that I purchased, the Hard Candy, the Hydration Primer. So I've already done that on my skin. Just to kind of give me a little bit of a refresher, I'm going to go in with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Oh god, I sprayed that while my mouth was open. Okay. Okay. So kind of let that cool down just a little bit. I love that spray. It's very good. I started off with the smaller ounce bottle, and I was like, no, I gotta get more, so I went up to the bigger bottle. Okay, so for the skin, I'm gonna go ahead and do my color correcting. Of course, as always, everything is like right here in my face, and I'm looking around for it. So the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange to kind of hide my blemishes from acne. Sure, we all love that. And then to cover my hyperpigmentation too. It's like above my lip, around my nose, kind of going under my eye. It just helps everything to look a little bit more flawless once you get your foundation on. Looks a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush. This is what I use for just to blend this out a little bit. And if you guys have any questions at all about the looks that I've done, please just comment down below and I will try my best to answer them. Okay. now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation. I believe today I'm not going to mix both of my, well, no, yes I am. I'm going to go in, of course, with my Mabelline Fit Me, and the color Deep Golden is the shade 368, and then, of course, my Juvia's Place the Magic Foundation in the shade Kenya, and this is the shade 200. So, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, anyways, it's Kenya. Try to get some of this out. And then I already have my beauty blender ready. Again, clean, wet beauty blender. Well, not wet, but damp. I know it doesn't look clean, but it's clean. So I take a little bit of foundation here on the beauty blender. Come on. Okay, so about that much. And blend this out. And again, these, the foundations that I am using, these are matte foundations. So if you have oily skin, that will work for you. If you do not have oily skin, I would stick to more of a hydrating foundation. But honestly, I believe my skin is going towards more of a combination, because I used to be very oily, especially in my T-zone. But I think I've used so many products on my face with makeup. I don't know if it's drying it out too much or what. I'm looking in the mirror behind the camera. And of course, we want to blend down the neck. And you want to get in the hairline. Very important. Down the neck and in the hairline. Now that we are all blended out, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn again, and I am going to highlight under my eyes. And I'm bringing it up. Like I said earlier, don't worry about that fallout from the eyeshadow, because we're going to clean that up with this concealer, so you're just going to want to cut that off just like that. There you go on this side. And bring that up to cut off the fallout that we had. And then down the nose. Okay. Bring a little bit right on my lip too. I was about to put this on that one. Okay. So now we're going to take the opposite side of what we did our foundation on that beauty blender. We're going to do the opposite side and blend in our concealer. Okay, so concealer's blended out, and then now you're going to want, well, I set my concealer with my Airspun translucent powder, and then I also blended in, well, mixed it in with my Revolution makeup in the shade Terracotta Banana Powder. And I just go in with a different beauty blender and just tap that in there lightly, just like, right, sorry guys, I had a phone call. So again, I'm going to go in and bake my under eye, just like that. Go on the chin too. And above the lip. Okay, so we're going to let that bake for a little bit. And now I'm going to contour with my Black Radiance contour palette, and then this is, of course, in the shade Dark to Deep. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. flat brush, like that, very dense. And the last time I went in with this contour shade, that was a little bit too dark to me when I played it back, so I'm going to do the sculpting one. And I'm just going to dab it in there just like that. And then go in here just like this. around the perimeters. Right. So we're done with that. So now baking is done. I'm going to take my Morphe brush. I believe this is just like a powder brush. I'll just sweep away my baking. And you can also go ahead and blend in that, blend in the contour in too. You always want to brush your contour up. You don't want to drag it down. Make sure you blend just so you don't have any harsh lines of contour or anything like that. Okay, so that's done. And just to make sure I have all of my baking swept away from my eye, I'll go in with another brush. This is also from Morphe. I'll just sweep away the baking underneath. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my mascara. This is from WetnWild, the Mega Protein. Get this open. And this is just also a black waterproof mascara. Just like a simple brush, just like that. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to lightly dust my bottom lashes. And then I'm also going to take a little bit, just kind of blend my natural lashes in with my falsies. Okay, so I also want to go in with, I think I want to take the orange since it's closer to my inner corner. I'm going to go in with that orange again, and just with a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take a little bit more product, and I'm going to go in towards my inner corner, just so I can have some extra color down there too. Just like that. Alright, and even though I just put my mascara on, I think I do want to go in right under there and smoke that out a little bit. So I'm going to take the pink shade. I'm going to go in under that. Take the pink shade from the Profusion palette, this one right here. I'm going to go in with another Morphe brush. And this is just a very, very, very thin brush. I'm going to take a little product and go in right underneath. And give that some light under the eye. I'm just going to go halfway. I'm not going to go all the way. I'm just going to go halfway. Okay. Again, we're not going to go all the way. We're just going to go halfway. A little bit too far there, but okay, that's fine. So now I think I want to do just something a little bit extra. I'm going to take some gold from, there's like this little mini Juvia's Place one. This is the Nubian palette, it just has 6 shades. And I'm going to go in with this color here. This doesn't have a name. So I'm going to take another little brush. I think I got this from Ulta, just like a generic brush. I'm going to go in here, pack that in a little bit. I'm going to just highlight this bottom half too. Just on each side, just like that. Just to kind of bring some light, you know, to this canvas. Yeah, I think that's very pretty. Okay, so now,
the last thing is we're gonna do some highlight. And I'm gonna take my Master Chrome by Mabelline highlight, and I'm gonna, this is in the shade Molten Gold 100. I've had this, again, forever. It's almost out. So I'm gonna take a I'm gonna take this brush by Morphe, and I'm going to lightly dust that. I love that. That is so pretty. That's so pretty. Down the forehead, chin, and nose. Okay. So now all we have to do is set our makeup. I'm gonna do the Maybelline Lasting Fix Spray. Missed this. Make sure that's all set. Take my fan. And let that dry down. And y'all, that's it. I really hope you guys like this tutorial today with the cut crease, with some wing eyeliner, some vibrant colors with the pink and the orange, and of course with the gold glitter. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, please leave them down below and I will get to them. Be sure to add me on Snapchat. It is Robin with a _Y. And then on my, what do you call it? IG, my Instagram, is I am Robin Chisholm, okay? So please come back for more videos that I'll be posting soon. Like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks guys again.